Yo, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna let some guys come in. If you're here, it's because you have seen my video pass by and you wonder what are these undeniable benefits to exercise. Why is this guy on here looking all chopped? Why is he here speaking about exercise? Let me start with a story. Honestly, this started with a father who had sense, who had enough sense to put his kids in sports. It started with a father's, not a perfect father, but a father's conscious decision to putting his kids in a sports. My father, when we were young, decided to put me in soccer. I was 7 years old when I first played soccer. And I thank him for that every day. Because I know if he did not put me into sports, I would be a different man, living a different life. I thank my father that he put me in sports. I thank my father for putting me in sports. Because I know that if I did not go that route, I probably wouldn't have the passion that I have today for fitness at all. I wouldn't have the passion, and not even, probably would not be fit. I think my father set me up for greatness. In some ways, he set me up for greatness. So today, we're gonna go over the undeniable benefits to exercise. Undeniable benefits. So if you're wondering what the heck are you doing here, why should I even be here? If you're looking for undeniable like I need some proof that this fitness thing is actually going to work, I don't want to waste my time. But here am I to give you the benefits, the absolute benefits to strength training. Number one, you have a stronger body. Strength training offers the strength and mobility that a lot of people are lacking these days. When you focus on your exercise, you build a stronger body. I thank the Lord that my father put me in sports, because I know as a kid, I was always stronger than the kids who were playing in sports. That I can guarantee. Because I was on the field doing speed training, staying fit as a kid and you know what, when a lot of people turn 16, either they start, it really hits or miss, but when you at that age, when you're in sports early on at 16 years old, well, from when I was a child until I was 16, when you are into a sport at a young age, it sets you up for greatness and builds a stronger body. So one of the undeniable benefits to exercise is it builds a stronger body. You will be more able to move because of the body parts in your body that you would have taken care of. For instance, the squat is directly correlated to standing up. Right now I'm sitting down, and as I get into a squat position, that's where I get the power to stand up and sit down from squatting. Now, if you want issues standing up, if every time you stand up you feel like you're gonna feel like your back aches, then don't ever do a squat. But if you want to get stronger legs, if you want to be able to stand up with no issues, start doing squats. Start doing squats. So, and guys, if you care about your fitness, if you want to take your fitness to the next level, subscribe to the channel for an accountability partner. I'm here to help for free on my channel. Whatever I'm a certified coach. Whatever fitness question you may have, you could put it in the chat. If I can't answer it, I'll be very honest, but most likely I'll be able to answer it. Hello, how are you doing? Hola, hola. No, no hablas mucho español. Me es en chaîne de fitness. So, like I said, I'm here to help. If anybody has fitness questions, I'm here to help. Subscribe to the channel for more fitness help. So that's number one, man. When you focus on, when you take exercise seriously, hey, I'm Marcus, but you can call me Coach Unshaken. Coach Unshaken. So yeah, like I said, Marcus, like I said, the number one undeniable benefit to Marcus, or you can call me Coach Unshaken. So yeah, and if you want to take your fitness seriously, subscribe to the channel. This is a tribe of people who want to take their fitness seriously, and we're not. This is not for I'm not some rich influencer living this unsustainable life. I'm a normal guy just like you who cares about fitness. So if you're looking for a normal guy who just you want to get fitness tips from, subscribe to the channel. So that was number one. Number one is it strengthens your body. It gets your body stronger. When you exercise, it gets your body stronger. When you do boxing, MMA, any type of martial arts that you do, anyone knows that when you do martial arts, man, your legs are burning because you're always moving, you're always shifting, you're always moving your feet, so that's another example of how exercise straightens your body. When you swim, that swimming is great. Don't just swim, but swimming is great. When you do swimming, every time you're pulling the water, every time you're swimming, whatever way you're swimming, you're strengthening your body. So hey, if you do swimming, let's say for your cardio, you swim a lot. I don't swim as much, but I have swam. I don't have a kid. Why silly questions? Anyway, if you swim and you're doing strength training, you're lifting weights, this is a perfect combo. You're swimming, and you're lifting weight, You're swimming and you're lifting weight. So yeah, man, that's another example of how strength training gets you stronger. So number two, the second undeniable benefit to exercise is that it gives you more energy. More energy. It gives you more energy. Movement creates energy. So more you move, more don't worry about it. More you work out, more you do exercise, more energy you have. Hey, if you're not exercising, if you're living a sedentary lifestyle, if you're sitting down all day, you won't have the energy that you need. It creates more energy. So you should be exercising at least 150 minutes per week. Do I box? No, but I do a lot of shadow boxing. I want to join a gym very soon. Look, my schedule is so full and just so like I don't know. I have so little time, but yes, I wanted to do. I was actually very interested into kickboxing. I wanted to do some kickboxing. No, I honestly love fighting. I love UFC. I love the fitness aspect of fighting. I think their fitness routines, their lifting routines are very on brand. It's very soldier like. You know, you notice I've watched a lot of their yeah, I've watched a lot of their training routines. Israel Adesanya is one that I've watched. I don't know if you know Israel Adesanya. There was also the Bangladeshi the guys were there. They were like a sort of like Russian. I forgot their name. They were brothers, and they had a dad who was a coach who died recently. Their fitness routines are incredible. One thing I love about the fighters, and honestly, that's what really got me into boxing and fighting. One thing my friend did, but one of the reasons why I love why I love fighting, why I love martial arts, is the fitness routines. It seems to me like a warrior's routine. Every time I followed a fitness influencer who boxed, his routine reminded me of warrior routines. And I think that it goes a long way, you know. It goes a long way to incorporate fitness with 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 boxing, right? It goes a long way. So yeah, man, that's where am I at? So yeah, it creates more energy. When you exercise, it creates more energy. Break, little break. Come on, don't be shy, guys. Stay. If you wanna join to this chat, if you wanna become part of a tribe of people who wants to take their fitness seriously, welcome to the tribe. You can like, you can subscribe to the channel if you want to take your fitness seriously. And if you don't, well, this is not for you. I'll say it right now. If you don't want to take your fitness seriously, if you don't care about your fitness, this might be the channel for you, but you're not ready. A lot of you guys might be ready. A lot of you guys are ready. A lot of guys in the even in the comments in the chat right now, they're ready, but they're wondering how. What's my next step? You can search it up. I actually have to go to boxing soon. You can search it up. It's Icon Fitness or something like that. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you live around. I'm in Canada. I don't know if you live around there, but I've never heard of Icon Fitness. Seems cool. Seems really cool. I mean, hey, it shouts out to you, man, for boxing and you know taking your fitness seriously. Shout outs to you. Oh, it's in Canada. Okay. Okay. I'll check it out then. I'll check it out. I'll check it out for sure. But yeah, man, that was number two or number three. Basically, that was more energy. When you exercise, it gives you more energy to do the rest of your life. You know, when you exercise, the ones who exercise in the morning and set up, you know, ones who decide, yo, I'm gonna exercise before I go to work. I really want you guys to. It's such a beautiful thing to talk about, but I really want you guys to read, like, look at the guy who recently has started the gym and works a professional job, like someone who does sales. I know where I used to work in insurance, and let's say the brokers, man, I better be careful what I say. I could imagine there's a correlation into being able to sell well, being able to attract people, especially in person, when you're fit. I bet there's a correlation, you know, with someone who is, I remember one of my colleagues. It's funny because I remember one of my colleagues when I used to work in insurance. To me, he seemed like he had, obviously I can't say he had it all, but there has to be a correlation with the fact that I know one of my colleagues who's making like more than 100K a year as a insurance broker. Thanks, appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. I know there's a correlation to the fact that my colleague was in shape and that he was selling and making over 100K a year. I know there's a correlation between him being fit and making over 100K a year. He's just every day. I remember every day when he used to come to work, a good mood, smile. Hey, how you doing? Smile on his face, ready to sell, ready to go hard. I remember at work, and he was in shape. He was fit. Was he Arnold? Was he Arnold? Was he the beefiest man? Was he Ronnie Coleman? No, he was just fit. He was fit. I'd say you call him fit. And he was selling for he was probably making 100K more from being a salesman. We're talking about, and it's not that big of a high ticket. We're talking insurance. Yeah, it's high ticket, but the percentage of what he was getting is probably not crazy, right? The fact that he's making 100K is because he probably was selling like a maniac to him, to every, any business that he knew he was selling a lot. But anyway, that's neither here or there. I believe there's a direct correlation to him being in shape and selling like a maniac. All right. I think when you wake up in the morning and there's a secret, there must be, that when you wake up in the morning and put gym in the first thing that you do, let's say you go and take a shower or whatever, or you go to the gym, you took a shower before, whatever, let's not get into the nitty-gritties, but you go to the gym first in the morning. There's a secret to after you leave from the gym, you feel good, you feel great, you feel pumped. There's something that it does, especially I know that the days that I used to go to the gym and then go to the work fully pumped, fully ready to go, I think it did something to me, right? So there's a secret. If you want to tap into that secret, there's a secret about working out and business. There's something about when you are fit, there's something that it does for business. I don't know what it is. I still haven't unlocked that yet. In the sense that hey, I'm still working my business up. So I get it. Hey, being fit isn't gonna do everything for you. If not, I'd be rich just by being fit, right? No. But I think when you really take it seriously to the point where you're just going crazy, like you're waking up on time, you're going to the gym, you're going absolutely bonkers, I think for your business life, it sets you up. Sets you up. Sets you up. Sets you up. Oh, no. Thank you. All right, so number 3, improves your mental health. This one is not going to be as popular. Mental health, no one likes to talk about mental health, but bad mental health is rampant. Hey, even my mental health needs work. I'm a workaholic in some ways. I need to work on that. Blow too hard on myself. I need to work on that. Now, mental health and fitness, man, let's talk about it. Let's speak on it. Slow down. No need to rush. No need to rush. The people that will come is the people that will be here. People that need to hear this is the people that need to hear this. Back it up. How does lifting weights, how does working out, how does exercise correlate with mental health? I think one of the first things that we need to remember when it comes to exercise is that it releases endorphins in your brain. That's why when you work out, let's say if you have a bad day, if you work out, if you decide to lift weights on that day, you won't feel as bad as I remember there was a day where I wasn't feeling the best. All right, it was some financial issues I had to take care of, and things weren't working out my way, so I was feeling not great. But as soon as I went to the gym, as soon as it started with the pull down, with the lat pull down, and I was pulling it, I was pulling it, I was pulling it, and it released the endorphins in my mind. It released it in my mind, and then what happened? All of the stress went away. All of the stress went away. So, look, that's number 3. When you decide to do exercise and focus on your fitness health, releases endorphins. Hey, life doesn't seem as terrible. Improves your mental health. It creates discipline. It's very tied together. You decide to take your fitness seriously. You have to wake up a little earlier. You have to work out. You have to push something even if you don't want to. You're leveling up. You're pushing away. You're coming back again. Just the fact that just being consistent on a schedule is going to change your life. So I think just the fact that you're being consistent into a workout, that alone will better your mental health. That's number 3. Improves your mental health. Number 4. Again, it ties into number 3. Improves your confidence. Improves your confidence. Now, of course, there are people who go to the gym who lift weights that are not confident. Of course, there are many, many, many people. I've been like that. But it will increase your confidence. I'll say this: if I wasn't working out in the gym, if I wasn't doing calisthenics or anything like that, I'd probably be a lot more. I would be depressed. I would be just finished. What's keeping me very, God obviously, but one of the things that help with my anxiety, with life, is lifting weights, is exercise, is doing something that moves my body. And I find that when I am exercising, especially when I'm lifting weights, I can't help but feel good. And yeah, that's how, man. It just betters your confidence. It just increases your confidence and puts you in a good mood. And hey, look, we can play righteous all we want. We can say whatever we want. And you can tell me whatever you want. But there's no one in the world that can tell me that 6-pack won't make you more confident. There's no one. There's no one. Now, can it make your can it 6-pack and then you are No, obviously, even if you have a six pack, you got a lot of mental work to do. Even if you have a great body, there's still mental work to do. But there's no one that's gonna tell me that getting a six pack was terrible for them. There's no one. There's no one on this planet that can tell me that getting a six pack wrecked their life. I got a six pack and it wrecked my life. If you can, and not because I took steroids or drugs, like a person who naturally just was working out, doing what he's supposed to do, and he got a six pack. There's no one that says that that ruined his life. We can act like, oh well, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing it for the six pack. Okay, sure. That's beautiful. You're such a great angel. Oh, ooh, you're such an angel. Great. I'm gonna stay here for like about. Let me stay here for like 20 seconds and just look at you. For anyone who, yeah, I'm not doing it for the six pack. Okay, yeah, okay, okay, sure. Like, bro, it's okay if you're doing it for the six pack. It's okay. And you know what? The six pack is literally just little compact muscle pockets on top, if not like on your stomach, that shows the strength in your abdomen. Okay. A six pack will make you more confident. Let's just end it like that. Okay, number 5, better sleep. Yeah, that one's not talked about enough. Yeah, man, when you are doing exercise, man, just the fact that exercise would knock you out. When you do exercises, man, you get such better sleep compared to someone who doesn't do any exercise. That's something to take home, man. If you want better sleep, I implore you, I recommend that you start doing some exercise today. Whether it's just some calisthenics, push ups, sit ups in the living room, whatever it may be, start doing exercise today. Point that I'm gonna give of the night. Nope. All right, so in the last point that I'm gonna give, so the last point I'm gonna give is longer lifespan. When you do exercise, you directly increase your lifespan. When you exercise, man, again, I spoke on the bone density. I spoke on the fact that when you do strength training, it improves your bone density, which is also correlated to your lifespan, right? So guys, if you want a longer lifespan, if you want to live longer, please do some exercise. It's gonna go a long way. You're gonna have stronger bones, happier life, stronger heart. Because again, another undeniable benefits, it improves your heart health. It improves your cholesterol, lowers your blood pressure, and reduces the risk of heart disease and stroke. For that reason alone, for the fact that it reduces for the mere fact that it reduces heart disease and stroke, for me, would be a reason to start exercising today. Sorry. So that's it for the video, guys. If you took anything from this today, it would be that you should start exercising tomorrow. Go sign up to the gym. Go sign up to your local box gym, or hit me up. I can give you a workout plan for free. I'm not gonna sell you no workout plan. I guarantee you. Just you can write in any of my comments, comment workout plan. I can give you a workout plan for free. I can give you some free advice, and I can even be an accountability partner for you for free. I just want to get 100 people to start to exercise and focus on their fitness. If I could get 100 people to exercise and focus on their fitness, I would have done my job. That is my mission. 100 people. Let's go to the gym. Let's be consistent for at least 6 months. That's why we're here. So yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got for this video. I'll be back with some more videos, guys. Remember to subscribe, to like the video. This is a channel where you can just stay here and focus on your fitness. If you're looking for a normal guy who can be your accountability partner, because hey, I think the number one reason why a lot of people are not consistent in the gym and are not actually working out is because they need an accountability partner. They need a coach that's gonna watch them and make sure that they exercise, whether online or in person. If you need an accountability partner, join the tribe, subscribe to the channel. I'm here for you. Thank you guys for everyone that's commented, that's listening, that's supporting the channel. Thank you for all the subscribers. I appreciate. Thank you for just offering your encouragement. I'll be back with some more videos like this. Love you guys. Peace.